He sends it to number 11.
Jordy!
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
Judgy!
Batting third, the left fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo, nothing but canto.
Batting fourth, the Yankees designated hitter, number 45, Luke.
Luke!
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 41, Miguel Andujar.
The real rookie of the year.
That's right.
Yep.
Batting sixth in the bullpen, the catcher, number 24, Gary Sanchez.
Release the Kraken.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Let's go, Bird. The word, Bird's the word.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 25, Gleyber Torres.
Glaber! It's Glaber time. That's, yeah, weird.
And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 12, Troy Tulowitzki.
Tulo!
And today's starting pitcher for the Yankees is number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Tanaka time, baby. Let's go, Yankees. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. I'm sure he does. Yeah!
Congratulations on being awarded baseball's highest value. We all look forward to seeing you in Cooperstown in July.
Hey guys, it's me, Mike, back with another video. As you saw in the opening, I was at opening day this year at Yankee Stadium. Yankees won that game 7-2 over the Baltimore Orioles. Everything went right that game, but Masahiro Tanaka pitched a really good game. Luke Voit and Greg Bird went bomb that game, and everything clicked. Unfortunately, the rest of the weekend didn't go the Yankees' way. We managed to lose the next two games to one of the worst teams in baseball. We also managed to leave 28 men on base, and Giancarlo Stanton hit a curveball to save his life. So hopefully when we play Detroit this week and then go back to Baltimore for their opener, things will look a little better for the Yankees. But I did manage to pick up some new pins on opening day, so I was going to show the pins off, but then I said to myself, you know what, why don't I just show off the whole pin collection, so that way you guys can see what I've gotten since the last time I showed the pin collection. So give me a second and we'll check out the pin collection. Okay guys, so here's the pin collection. Before I show them off, the Yankees did give out a magnetic schedule, so this will go into my schedule binder. Unfortunately, mine came with a little bit of an indentation right there, but there's nothing I can do about that. That was given to me, that's the way it came. And I also managed to pick up the team schedules for the season, so I was able to get one with Giancarlo Stanton, Gary Sanchez, who by the way needs to freaking learn how to throw a ball. Threw away 2 balls this weekend, and both led to runs. Masahiro Tanaka, who pitched a great game on opening day. Gleyber Torres, who actually looks like he's going to be hitting the ball pretty well this year. I think he's been hitting. I wouldn't say he's tearing the cover off the ball, but he's hitting. so that's a good thing. We got Luis Severino, who's on the injured list. Hopefully he's supposed to be back by May. I think he's going to be pitching in Tampa coming up soon, so we'll see what happens. And got Aaron Judge. So those will all be going into my schedule binder. And now let's show off the pins. As you can see from here, I've added a lot more pins since I last showed them off. I believe I showed them off a year or two ago. So this is the pin board. We'll start off with the top. These are pins that I got from the New York Post back in 2007. So you see there's a Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera, Jorge Posada, Andy Pettitte, Robinson Cano, Alex Rodriguez, Hideki Matsui, Hall of Famer Mike Mussina. I should have said the same thing about Mariano Rivera, Johnny Damon, Jason Giambi. Next row, Cheng-Ming Wan, who unfortunately, if he didn't get injured, he would have still had a stellar pitching career, I think. Bobby Abreu. Here is one that's missing. I don't know what happened to it. I think it fell. I have to look where I think it is, which I haven't been able to get to it. But I have another pin there, and it's gone. It's on the floor somewhere. And if I can't find it, then I'll just reorder it. I think I know which pin it is. There's a Doug Mickavitz. Yes, Doug Mickavitz. Carl Pavano. I don't like talking about Carl Pavano, so we'll move on. Melky Cabrera, another guy I don't really like talking about anymore, even though he made a really good catch off of Manny Ramirez. And he won a World Series with us, but it's been pure garbage ever since. Kyle Farnsworthless. K. Irabu Igawa. Mike Myers. Not the Mike Myers who does Austin Powers or hangs out in Crystal Lake. This is Mike Myers, the pitcher. So the rest, I bought from the Yankee Clubhouse store, the Yankee emblem. Also from the Clubhouse store, Yankees World Series trophy. This I got when I bought the, I have a statue, which I probably should show off at some point. It's a statue of the final pitch from Darren Larson's 1956 perfect game in the World Series. The pin came with it. I got that at the All-Star Fan Fest back in 2000. I don't remember when the Mets had theirs. That's when I did it. Where I got it, I should say. So that's a pin from there. Probably should have turned this off. Although not turn this. I'm talking about the notifications. I'm sorry. I'm just Anyway, there's a Yankee Stadium pin of the old stadium. I bought that before the old stadium went down. And here's one. I bought this one when the new stadium opened. And another pin of the new stadium I just got recently. And now my opening day pins. Here's the first pin from the first new stadium. I actually didn't go to opening day 2009. I bought this outside. I made sure I made a pit stop before. I had the day off from work, and it was a tradition with me and my friend. We used to go to the bar and drink beer all day and watch opening day from 1 o'clock all the way to the 8 o'clock game. We don't do that no more, unfortunately, but I made a pit stop and picked up this 2009 pin from opening day at the new stadium. I just picked this one up on Thursday. It's opening day from 2012. Didn't have it. I'm going to try to see if I can get as many opening day pins as possible. And here's one from 2012, I think. From the Blue Jays. Get a better look here. I'm sorry, it's 2015. This is 2012. Sunday nights. Here's one with Tampa, which I believe is 2000 and there we go, 2017. I just tried to get it to focus. And here's from Tampa Bay last year, 2018, and this is this year's with the Baltimore Orioles. And I actually got another one. So these two are also brand new. I picked these up on Thursday. And here's a Derek Jeter pin for Mr. November. That's like a pin of the month right there. That the stadium has pins of the month, so the gift store. So this is one of them right there. And here's the Derek Jeter retirement pin. And this is also new. I just picked this up on Thursday. It's the Bernie Williams retirement pin. So now I need to find the Jorge Posada one and the Mariano Rivera one. Okay, on to the next row. A few years ago, the Yankees used to give out pins for the World Series. Not for the World Series, but they were pins that are, I guess, made to look like the World Series replicas. Sorry for bouncing around here. I'm just trying to get comfortable as I do this. So this was a stadium giveaway. This was after the 2000 World Series that the Yankees beat the Mets in. Sorry, Mazza. And then the Yankees pin of the month a couple years ago was Star Wars, and unfortunately I was only able to get these two, which is Yoda and R2-D2. I've been looking on eBay for the others. I can't find them. I don't know if they become rare or if people just aren't selling them, but I need the others if I can find them. Here's another stadium giveaway. This was a 1977 World Championship pin from the 30th anniversary. And here are the 2009 Yankee World Series pins. One I picked up at the team store when they won, and the other one that just says World Series I got for free at the Fan Fest that I just mentioned before. This was from the Hard Rock Cafe. I picked this one up at the Yankee Stadium Hard Rock Cafe. It's a guitar. It's a shape as a guitar pick. Now this one's one of my favorites. This one here, if I can get to it. Here we go. Sorry about that. Is a bobblehead pin. So, being that I am a bobblehead collector, that pin has become one of my favorites, and I just picked that up on Thursday also. This is a pin set I desperately want to start this year. I picked this up last year. It's the Reggie Jackson retirement jersey number pin. They have all the ones at the Yankee Clubhouse store. I saw them this week when I was at the stadium, so I'm going to start picking up more and more this season. This one is the Aaron Judge home run rookie record pin, which I picked up at the stadium. And this one I picked up at the team store. It's the 27-time World Championship pin. Has all the World Championships on the pin. Most in baseball. And these two are just the Yankee emblems. My favorite emblem in all of sports is this emblem right here. I will be having this tattooed on me at one point. Okay, going over here. Got a Bronx Bomber pin that I picked up at the team store. A cap that I picked up at the team store. This one's a beautiful pin over here. It's the Yankee Stadium pin, established 1923. I got this off eBay. I just love the look of the old stadium on here, so that's why I picked it up. Also picked up this classic baseball player pin off of eBay, and if you look closely, if I can focus. It's not gonna focus. Oh, anyway, you'll see, if you could see, it has all the World Championships on here also. Here's a crossing bats pin with the field in green, which I got off of the Yankee Clubhouse store. Also picked this Bronx Bombers pin up from the Clubhouse store as well. This one was a gift. I got this one. You only got at Fenway Park, so it was given to me by Amy. Thank you, Amy. And I got some Disney pins here of Yankees. Mickey sliding, Donald batting, Mickey pitching. This one my friend got for me at spring training in Tampa when he went, so he bought it back for me. And here's Mickey just flipping the ball up. And I think I got this at Yankee Stadium. I think I got this at the stadium, and I think I know I got the Pluto and Mickey at the stadium. I want to say I got the Donald and the Mickey at the stadium too, but I'm not sure about that. So, okay. And those are the Yankee pins I have. Now we're going to move on to my Islander pins, which are not very many. This is the Stadium Series pin when the Rangers and the Islanders played at Yankee Stadium. I wasn't there, but I managed to pick the pin up at the team store anyway. Picked this Islanders pin up at a cards show in Westchester. Got the Zamboni at Where did I get this? They're at the Zamboni at Nassau Coliseum. And I got Sparky the Dragon here. I picked him up at the Barclays Center. So I got these two at hockey games. Over here I got my small Jets collection. This Coca-Cola Jets pin was given to me back in the 90s, a gift from my sister. And I picked these two Jets pins up at the now defunct Jets team store. And I got this one. I believe Amy gave this to me also. She got this. She had given me a couple of things from the NFL draft, and this was in it. So okay, so that's that row. Now I move on to my Lone 3 Knicks pins. I got the old school Knicks logo at I believe that was also at the card store show. The same card show I picked up the Allender pin there in the middle. This Knicks pin was given to me by one of my salespeople at my old job. We had we had Madison Square Garden as clients, and they gave us a bunch of Knicks swag, and in the Knicks swag was the this pin, so I added it to the pin board. And I picked this pin up for the 70th anniversary of the Knicks off of eBay, which I actually love that pin. And moving a little bit further on, we got my starting of my geek collection. These are some pop pins. That's Catwoman, 66 Batman. That's the Riddler. And over here, I just picked this up about a week ago at a movie theater. This is the Back to the Future Arrow. Mondo made this pin, and I'm a Back to the Future fanatic. It's my favorite movie of all time, so I had to have that in my pin collection. Okay, moving down here, some pins that I picked up in other places. Got this Devils pin when I went to see them play over at The Rock. A friend of mine gave me this pin. This is the inaugural season pin for The Rock. And here's the Home Run Derby pin. I picked this up at the All-Star Fan Fest. I got this pin at Dodger Stadium when I went to Dodger Stadium. Got these two Angel pins when I went to Anaheim on that same trip. Visited Angel Stadium and picked these two pins up. Got this pin last year when I went to Philadelphia to see the Phillies play on Old Timers Day. And back to the geek pins, there's a Stormtroopers pop pin, a Superman pop pin, an Iron Man pop pin, a 1966 Batman and Robin pin. And over here, I just picked this up a couple weeks ago, I think. It's a 1970s Batman pin. It's called the Fig pin. And as soon as I saw it, I loved it, because this is the Batman I grew up with. So I had to have it. There's other pins that I need to go back and pick up at some point. And on the last row, got some Star Wars pins that I bought when I was on a Disney site, and this guy was selling these pins, and I wanted them because there's Chewbacca right there, and I don't know who the other characters are, but I wanted Chewbacca. So the guy sold all these pins to me for under $10, so I was really happy with that, so I grabbed those. This pin was a gift from a friend. It's R2-D2 and C-3PO. This pin I picked up during Star Wars night at Citi Field. Here are some Spider-Man pins from Mondo from Homecoming. There's the Spider-Man outfit. There's the homemade suit. And there's the Vulture. There's another Mondo Spider-Man pin. This pin is from the Marvel Corps from Funko. That's the Green Goblin. We got Harley Quinn over here. And we got the first appearance of Batman in Detective Comics. This is also the 80th anniversary of Batman. It just happened, his birthday was yesterday, so thought I'd picture that pin off also. So anyway guys, that's it for the pin collection. Thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Please hit that like button if you liked the video, and subscribe for more videos of this sort. So guys, thanks for watching the video again. Hope you guys have a great night. Card Family for Life essay.